What's going on, everybody?
What's up?
How's everybody?
Hello.
Hello.
Tonight it is Wednesday, August 11th, 2021, and we are going to be talking about weather and photography and how they go together and how to stay dry and warm and all that good stuff. So welcome everybody to Open Shutter Live, and let's kick it off to Evans.
Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Evans. Company name Evermore Media. Weddings and events primarily, but like to shoot everything else for fun. So, haven't done too much stuff in terms of when it comes to bad weather and weather scenarios, because born in Africa, we don't stay out when the weather is really bad. On the reason I hated snow. When it snows, I go back in my shell. But I'm happy to be here today, see some of the stuff. And then who knows? This winter, maybe I might be out. Try
get
to
you
track some
I'll be out.
winter storms, right? So I'm interested to see how this show goes. I'm really interested. I'm going to be mainly here to learn, right? So
Okay, cool.
Paul.
Yeah, guys, thanks everyone for jumping on another Wednesday. If this is your first time watching this show, we all have YouTube channels, and we're on Andre's channel tonight, so go check them out. Make sure you subscribe to Andre. But we all do different things on our channels, but like mostly photography. And I do photography vlogs on my channel. I do all sorts of other weird things too. And last video was Andre and Brian behind the scenes at the Steel Wool workshop that we just did over the weekend. So go check that out if you haven't. And I don't know, I do like documentaries and stuff. Planning to drop episode 3 of the Why We YouTube documentary on Tuesday, I think. So if you haven't seen those, Andre and Brian are also in that. So go check that out. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. I think if you follow like a lot of other photographers, they always say that bad weather makes for good photos. So I think that's what we're going to try to convey today is
Yes.
don't be shy about going out in bad weather, because you'll most likely get better photos versus just like a sunny, boring day, because no one wants boring sunny days unless you're not a photographer. Then you do.
We're just going to the beach.
Have to be on a patio somewhere. But yeah, no, it's today it was like 45,000 degrees, so it's hot and muggy, and but in like 6 months, it's not going to be that. So what are you going to do? Stay home?
Nope.
A lot of people do, unfortunately.
So
and they miss out.
So in like 6 months, in February, we can circle back to this episode and we'll just replay it. We'll replay this episode and get this off the hook.
It works.
Yeah. Anyway, that's my spiel.
All right. I guess it's my turn then. Yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
So my name is Brian McGowan. I am Brampton-based, do photo, video, and recently taken up ghost hunting. So that's fun. And
probably Venkman soon.
yeah.
Who's your favorite Ghostbuster, bro? Who's your favorite Ghostbuster?
I was a Venkman fan.
Venkman, right?
I was a Venkman guy.
Yeah.
The nerd,
Yeah. Anyway.
Spangler too. Spangler was good, but I don't know. It was all good. I just love the Ghostbusters.
Nice.
Your last video was creepy as F, man.
Thanks. It was a weird one in the cemetery there.
Like, I'm not going to give it spoilers, but you guys should go check it out. People in the chat if you haven't, because it's
they're fun. Yeah, that one was weird. That's really
Yes.
But anyway, yeah, we're just here to talk about getting out and taking photos when the weather sucks. And despite the fact you may not want to go outside, it's probably perfect time to go outside if you're a photographer. But we'll talk about some of the ways you can protect your gear so that you can get out and get those shots even when the conditions aren't good for it. And I'm sure we'll all have a couple examples too. And sometimes your gear can get a little bit wet. It's not going to hurt it for the most part. I'm not going to make any guarantees, but I've had waves crash over me when I'm taking photos with my camera and being soaking wet, and my stuff's fine. And the gear I use right now is not weather sealed, so a little bit of water isn't really going to hurt it too much. You don't want to be out in a pouring rain or anything, but I had ice on my camera in the winter time too, from a wave. When Andre and I were stupid enough to go down to the lake and get some great photos of frozen waves crashing. But yeah, we'll talk about some of the things you can do to protect your gear. Don't baby it, and have fun getting awesome photos.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get into it, Andre.
So, first off, I just want to say to each of you, what's your favorite weather type to shoot? And well, okay, let's clarify weather. I'm going to say anything from fog, snow, rain, morning mist, tornadoes, lightning.
Anything not a sunny day.
Yes. So, what would be your guys' favorite thing to shoot?
That definition makes it easier for me to share something. This well, for me, it's been two scenarios. It's either been when it's actually raining, and then but when it's raining, because most of my gear that I've used so far has never really had good weather sealing. I don't like to shoot directly in the rain with me in the rain. But I like to shoot out of my car, or standing in a porch somewhere and shoot out when I can. But I like just before the rain and right after the rain. So before the rain is about to start, when you see the clouds and you see the rain clouds forming, I like to shoot at that time. And I also like to shoot right after the rain is over, because sometimes, especially if it's in the daytime after the rain, I think the sky gets a better view. You get a better view sometimes from the sky, right? So the sky lights up really beautifully when it rains in the afternoon. So I like to shoot around that time when the rain is done.
100%.
That was actually a tip I was going to mention later on. But yeah, if you have, let's say, thunderstorms, whatever, rolling through, and it's getting close to sunset, and that sometimes you get the best sunsets. Yeah. Those clouds just magically go away, and it's like, ta-da! So
they give the most beautiful sunsets around that time.
Yeah.
You don't win them all, but the ones you do, you're gonna get some banger shots.
100%.
Had to squeeze in the word bangers.
Yeah, I did. Bang, lightning, whatever.
Guaranteed, man.
Brian, what are some of your favorites?
For me, I like different conditions for different reasons. One of my absolute favorites, though, has got to be fog. I love shooting in fog. I love the mystery you can get. I love just the look, the minimalist kind of look to a fog shot, the moodiness you can get with a fog shot. The way, if you're in the city, the way lights glow in the fog. That's probably why I like the Cinebloom filter so much. I'm just a big fan of fog. So if I had to pick one ultimate, I would say fog above any other. Night or day.
Yeah, fog's great. You get some really awesome shots. And me, personally, I would love more lightning, but we're not in a very good area for lightning. So when Brian showed me that weather map today, it was kind of like, oh my, because there's a whole bunch of storms just north and west of us today, and it's like, I'm stuck at work, and it's like,
let me see if I can.
I would have loved to have been storm chasing today.
Man,
I'm gonna see if I can find the map, and I'll put it on the screen. Yeah, here. Let me share my screen.
Okay.
Andre the Storm Chaser.
Yeah, no,
I would do it. I would love actually to go down to Tornado Alley in the U.S. and hang out there for a month, just chasing storms and.
Nice.
There you go, Andre.
Oh, nice.
What site is this? Oh, Ontario.
This is Ontario Stormwatch. Yeah.
Instagram.
So Facebook, and they do Instagram as well, and they have a website. This is just the Facebook post from today. So the red is really bad. We're in the orange, and actually Andre, myself, and Evans are actually inside the other area.
Oh,
A word I don't say in my house. So, because my wife went through the one in '85, so
Oh yeah.
I don't say that word in the house.
All right.
But yeah,
Crazy, man.
that's,
So they give that every store, like they give that every day, or they just give that when there's a storm coming?
They do a lot of stuff when storms are coming. So if you're into bad weather and chasing bad weather, whether it be snowstorms or thunderstorms or anything like that, there are some great tools like that you can follow that will help get you there.
Ontario Storm Watch.
And then radar maps as well. I've got all kinds of apps on my phone for radar and everything.
I'll put a whole bunch of links below in the description, so if anybody wants to check them out after, go
Ontario
at them.
Storm Watch, you can sponsor us.
Yeah, someone.
I'll steal.
Maybe for great videos too.
We'll take it.
Great videos. Storm chasing.
Lightning.
Big YouTube channel. There's gotta be some big channels out there on YouTube with just storm chasing.
There are.
Yeah.
Brian knows them. I was watching these three Canadian guys. They used to have a show, and they would go out west and then down into the States, and that's their job was for like the summer, just chasing storms. It's like,
what a dream.
I know.
I'd love to spend a month down there doing that too. Just with a storm chasing team, just the shots you can get doing that would be incredible.
Call us crazy, but you know what? It's
I've always loved the shots that comes out of those storm chasers and stuff like that. I like to watch the videos. I like to see the pictures, but I'm always afraid to get in there myself.
Oh, come on, man.
No way.
Gotta do it.
That's why when there's like some alerts, me and Brian will like sometimes just drop everything and it's just grab our gear and head out. It's like we're not in a very good area right here. They always seem to be like northwest of us, more southern Ontario. Let's say Sarnia, Detroit, or Windsor area.
Yeah,
there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff that's
Barrie just got a tornado.
Yeah, London just had one yesterday.
See,
London had one yesterday at the airport, actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. EF0, but it was still there.
I don't care, man. I'd still like to photograph it.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, just something about the weather and how powerful it really is. You don't never underestimate it.
No.
But that being
don't think
said,
you can outrun it.
You can get out there and do some awesome stuff in it.
Yep.
So we can talk about at some point just ways you can protect your gear so that you can get out in that bad weather.
Yeah.
Get those shots.
Oh, let's go here. I'm going to. I'm going to share a shot real quick. If I know how to.
Rookie host.
I know.
It's okay, buddy.
I'm sorry.
Yep. Nice one.
I know that one.
Nice.
So there was this big storm coming through. I think this was a Saturday or Sunday, whatever July 19th was.
This year?
Last year. It was coming through Hamilton, but anybody that knows Hamilton, you can only go one way or the other way around. And I picked the wrong way, so I ended up going back to the Burlington Skyway Bridge. And this is actually the storm going away. So I set up at the lift bridge and just watched the storm go away, and it gave me a nice show. So,
jeez, man,
that's one shot.
What was your shutter speed on that?
Oh, let's see.
Just to get lightning, just to capture lightning.
I was at f22 at half a second, ISO 100. So
just half a second.
Trying to leave it open as long as I could because I didn't have any filters with me. I just basically grabbed my camera and ran out the door that day. So I didn't have anything else. So just stopped it down as much as I could. So use the smallest aperture on the lens you can.
Right.
And try and leave the shutter open longer, because lightning's not predictable.
So you want more of a chance to get it?
Yes.
Is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
So, yeah, no, lightning is, and there's another one.
Damn. It's apocalyptic, man.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
He's missing the pirate ship.
If you were shooting in continuous mode or something to get a lightning, because lightning is something that I'm really interested in capturing one of these days.
Well,
there's a couple different ways to do lightning.
This I actually did the old-fashioned way and just hit the shutter. I probably went through about 300 or 400 shots. Just kept hitting the shutter button, and then lucked out with a few.
Right.
Cool. There are triggers on the market where they are supposed to sense the lightning and set off your camera. I've never actually tried one.
That's cool.
Yeah, those ones are cool.
How does that work?
Got a photo shared wearing a different. They just sense the light and fire the shutter. They actually work fairly well. Yeah, it's a Pluto trigger.
That's the name, Pluto. I couldn't remember.
Yeah, they sense the light and they just detect the light. Something like this, which is I think 3 or 4 shots blended together actually. So I just ran continuous shooting, captured a whole bunch of photos, and then blended the ones that actually had lightning showing up in them.
Yeah.
So that you get multiple bolts and multiple sets of glow showing up in one photo. And you blend it the same way you blend a star trail.
Yeah.
So did you shoot that on the tripod?
Yep. Yeah, I just set my tripod up and just ran it on continuous shot. Basically just shot a time lapse.
Yeah.
And just grab the frames that actually have lightning in them and blend them together.
Time
so
lapse.
you get the glow in the clouds on the left is from one bolt, and 3 different bolts on the right hand side by the crane.
Right.
Some other bolts with the clouds looking good, like just the light in the clouds. So it's just blending a few shots together. And you do it the same way you do a star trail.
Cool.
And you want to, with storm chasing, you either want to stay like in front of the storm. You don't actually want to be in the storm. You want to be in front of it or to the side.
Yeah.
Because I was there with Brian that night, and we got these shots, but then a little bit after that, rain just came down, and we had to like.
We were set up right next to our cars, running our cameras because we knew as soon as the raindrops started, it was grab the gear and get it in the car.
Yeah,
because it was just a massive downpour.
The heavens opened up, and it was like,
yep.
Okay, we got our shots. Just
yep. Throw your camera gear in the car.
You can try and chase the storm too, but
let the storm come to you.
Doesn't always work well, depending on how fast they're moving and where it's actually tracking. That's why some of those weather apps are really good, because they'll kind of predict where this cell is going to go, and if you can stay on the outside of it a little bit. Because if you're in the middle of it, unless you're underneath some type of shelter, you're not going to do a lot of shooting.
That's one thing you can definitely look at. Is Andre and I know from experience in Brampton, the train stations actually have really good shelter for taking photos.
Right.
So just find yourself somewhere where you can set up, where you know you can come up with an interesting composition, because you still need to consider the composition as well.
Yeah.
You can't just point your camera at the sky and get lightning and be like, ooh, I got lightning. You want to actually make it an interesting photo too.
Yeah.
So that's the purpose of photography, right? Is having some purpose to your shot. So
I think that's the whole thing, right? It doesn't matter what type of photography you're doing. There's certain fundamentals that you always have to observe. Composition skills, that kind of stuff. Lines, they apply everywhere.
I'm going to share this one, which is at the train station on the one side, covered. It was actually raining, so I'm protected, and that storm kind of blew through, and I got lucky and I actually only got one shot that evening, but that's all you need.
Yep.
And
But you get that one,
and I stayed dry, so
which is even better.
Just having a coffee, pressing the shutter.
uh,
Gotta love it.
where's that?
It works, man. It
Move.
works.
Okay, since we're on lightning, I'll show you one more. Where'd it go? This is my favorite. Where'd you go?
Nice. Jeez, man.
That okay. This is actually two shots blended together.
Right.
Because you had the one big strike on the left, one on the right. So I just took two shots, blended them together.
Yeah.
Just
I remember you messaging me after you got that one because you were so happy.
I almost missed it because I almost didn't go out, and because I, at home editing, you hear the thunder, so it was just I grabbed my camera, tripod, ran out, used my car as the model, as the foreground interest.
It works. It works.
Yep.
So yeah, there again, like probably 5 minutes after that, that rain came through, and it was like, woo. So it is possible. You have to be patient and just willing to go out and
expect nothing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can't.
No guarantees.
No, you can't. You're gonna get very disappointed if you say I'm gonna get a shot tonight, and because that storm can change. It might be active 50 miles away, but then when it gets to where you are, it dies out,
right?
Or it picks up after.
That happened way so many times.
So, or they turn your setup, and then it turned like 20 miles away. It turned a totally different direction. Weather is not predictable. But if
Despite what the Weather Network would have you believe.
Yeah. So for me, sorry, but yeah, lightning's one of my favorite things to do, and we don't do enough or get enough of it here. But there again, sorry, that shot was I had it at f11, ISO 100, and I had 2-second exposures. I was running it at f11 because the lightning is so bright.
Yeah.
It will blow the shot out, and you won't get all those nice crisp lines of it. So, yeah, you might be thinking, yeah, run 2.81, whatever your highest aperture is on your camera, but you want to actually stop that down. And if I remember right, I even pulled the highlights back on that shot anyways to make those lines a little bit more crisp. But
yeah.
So
good tip.
So yeah.
Good tip.
Who's this? Let's see.
Oh yeah.
And that's
Nice.
After the storm, that's what you can do. A friend in a wheat field.
Where's the corn? Where's the corn made?
Where's her lightning rod?
Yeah.
This ain't Kansas.
But yeah, no, just what you can do afterwards, because you've got this super dramatic sky. If you happen to be out in the country, you can just do some awesome things with it.
Yeah. Hashtag prayers.
I was actually taken in Caledon, but
could be Saskatchewan. This is Saskatchewan.
No.
Don't visit Saskatchewan? We may have some Saskatchewan viewers.
Well,
visit Saskatchewan. There's some good things in Saskatchewan.
Yeah.
And you could see them from the other end of Saskatchewan.
We love Saskatchewan.
Now, okay, what are we going to show here?
So just one tip for all you people who want to actually shoot in the rain, but you haven't tried it yet because you're worried about getting your gear wet. Go to the grocery store, buy some Glad freezer bags,
So
put your camera inside a freezer bag, cut a hole in the end to stick your lens through, use a hair elastic to attach it to the end of your lens, and you can shoot in the rain pretty confidently. Especially if you put a UV filter on the end of your lens, then it's even better for it, and you can pretty much shoot unhindered in the rain.
Now, if you're not getting any lightning and you're at a pier and the waves are crashing the right way, you're going to get all these cool shots with the waves crashing. I don't know. I had more. Where'd they all go? So yes, I did get a little wet, but you know what? That's part of it, and it's part of the fun.
I like how it's black and white.
I kind of have to. It's
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, there's one. Look at that.
Yeah, this is
Oh, jeez. Oh, Evans, nice one.
this is just after the rain. Right. So
Yeah.
The
what I
Heart
like
Lake or Terracotta?
no, that's Fox of the Credit.
Okay. It almost looks like Terracotta.
Yeah.
Looks like Wolf Lake and Terracotta.
It's this small lake at Fox of the Credit.
Okay.
But I just like the clouds, right? Right after the rain, just that dramatic cloud sometimes you get. Then stands out.
It's good.
all
man.
right. It's so much better for the picture.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Nice, man.
Woohoo. So Brian likes fog. So let's go show
Just a
some.
little bit.
Fog always wins.
I know he's got some fog shots. Come on, man.
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I don't have any fog shots at all. No, never shot any fog.
Nice. Where's
I
that?
hit- oh God. Where were we?
That looks like a.
We were
Or
down.
just-
I think we were down Simcoe area. It was just an orchard that we were driving by. Nice and foggy. Pulled over. Boom. You got a really cool shot. I don't know. It's just
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
That's
I
cool.
like shooting in fog. I like making fog shots look spooky as hell too.
Cue the spooky music.
Let's do it. The spooky music.
who's got the budget?
Well, no one.
No one.
Or next year's budget. Next year's
Let's do
marketing
it.
budget.
Yeah.
Let's go.
See?
Fog.
The Cabin in the Woods. That's the movie poster.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's actually just in the Holland Marsh area. That's not even that far.
Cabin in Holland Marsh.
Yep.
October.
That's
Finance.
a fog shot. And then
There.
Nice.
It was just that's outside of Bala. I was up there early morning.
Yeah.
I was crossing the tracks and it's like, oh, pull over.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just something cool, mysterious about it.
Yeah.
There's no special filters. The fog does that for you. So that's another thing that we don't get a lot in this area.
yeah, I wish we got more fog.
Someone got on that. Jeez.
Big fog machines.
Please.
Fog at the beach. I was actually at Singing Sands.
Yeah.
Just a foggy day there, and just these people walking through the fog. It was a really
Turn
thick
them.
fog. It was fantastic.
We're trying to find the
Like
cabin in the woods.
You just have to have an interesting composition to your shot still, though.
Mm-hmm. Fog is just one of these things. It's just mysterious, and it's
Yeah. Oh, nighttime fog. There.
Yeah.
Nighttime fog.
yeah, I know that spot.
Yeah. And then I think I have one more fog. There. From this past weekend.
Oh,
Nice.
And that's
on Saturday?
Yep. I shot that Saturday
Really? Yeah.
when we were standing on the pier. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
5
Nice.
paddle boarders way out there. That's at 400 mil.
Yeah. It's like they're on ice almost.
Yeah. But just the fog makes the horizon totally disappear.
Yeah, we don't get a lot here.
Oh, that's from Oakville. That's from Oakville.
Yeah, that was from Oakville.
Oh, on Sunday. Okay, that makes sense.
Or Sunday, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I took that a few years ago. I don't like. You know what? If it wasn't foggy, this wouldn't be as interesting. But it's one of those things where you just see something, and then that fog just adds to the whole shot, and it's
Shout out to the red wagon too.
Yeah, no, I know this red thing just popped out there. So thanks, Mr. Farmer.
What do I owe you?
Yeah.
Jeez. What? You haven't seen anyone for 20 years? Weird.
The last guy to photograph that wagon vanished.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. Good times.
Yeah. No, I just get out there. Don't be afraid of the weather, because you are going to get totally different shots than you're used to. Okay, fine. This is kind of associated with fog. You've got rain. This is at CRC, the Canadian Raptor Conservancy, and it started this light rain, and I don't know, it was just awesome. You have the birds of prey there, and
that bird is giving you a look, man.
Yeah.
Like, jeez.
So
if we're gonna go to CRC, I gotta go with the CRC shot then too. Because I was actually there during a snowstorm.
How were you? Nah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my shot.
Share. Oh,
That's
nice.
my shot.
Looks cold.
That's that's January 2019. Yeah, January 2019. I should probably look at the date, I guess. And you know what? Honestly, like, who wants to look at like winter photos at this moment in time? Because it's August, so I apologize.
I could use a little bit of cold right now.
Because I bet. I'll say it. I'll take plus 30 over minus 30 any day. It's like that day was like probably like minus 35. It was ridiculous. This person standing here, she used to help out with Get Out Shoot. She's actually from Argentina. Okay, so she like with her boyfriend, because her boyfriend goes to UFT. They were here for half of the year, but they're only in Toronto for like winter and spring.
Oh no!
Like the worst part.
The worst possible time.
So she's standing there. The week before, she's on a beach in like Argentina, and she comes back in a blizzard. I said, "Oh, aren't you glad you're back?" She's like, "Oh yeah, it's great." I'm like, "I love it." So anyway, I took this photo to like show the mood, and I just like how she has like the red Canadian glove. It just kind of stands out a little bit.
Yeah.
And that's why I captioned it California Dreaming, because like it's gotta suck to be on a beach the week before. Now you're bundled up and God knows what else. So, but yeah.
But I personally like shooting in the winter. I don't know. There's so many good shots.
Yeah, you do a whole show dedicated to different winter shooting.
I shoot a lot of like minimalist shots in the winter. I don't know. It's just something about it. It just cool. Well, yeah, I know. Actually, frozen. You gotta dress properly. I won't stress that enough. You know you're going out in the cold.
Yep.
Dress up. Keep your batteries in your pocket
Yeah.
because they probably won't last as long.
No, they don't.
No. Have extras with you. Oh, that's not good.
I got our shot there.
You do?
The
Okay.
CRC one, yeah. Just to bounce back to the CRC there because
Yes.
it's such a great spot.
Mm.
Bald eagle flying through the snow.
See, that's awesome.
Waiting to get its prey.
You just want this piece of chicken liver
Who doesn't?
for flying is. We still all have to go there.
We'll get there.
It's,
We'll get
it's
there.
such a good spot.
Yeah, it's fun there.
Yeah. I got portraits from that day with like snowflakes on the owls' heads, and
Right,
it's just fantastic because the owls don't care.
No, they don't.
Who's that? Let's see here.
It's me.
Yeah, that looks-
I split the guy up. I don't know. Like for me, it's like if like the person like that I split was on the other side of the pole, it might have worked better. But I just took the shot anyway because I couldn't
Yeah.
really ask him to.
It's
move.
nice. I think if it was just the guy,
The guy has to move
With the
over to the
split.
right.
right?
To
Yeah,
have the pole separate them.
yeah. Or if it was just the guy without the lady, that could be
Yeah. Yeah.
considered artistic
Yeah.
too.
Something. I just like the yellow umbrella contrast against the
The
frozen tundra of Lake Ontario,
The emptiness of nothing.
the barrenness of winter.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Uh,
guess.
Snowstorms make for good photos.
Yes, they do. Okay, then we'll talk about snowstorms.
Yay! Who doesn't want?
I go
Yay, snow.
I go shoot in the snow a lot. I don't care. You know, when you get that shot, it's just awesome. It just adds so much to a shot that you normally get, but it's
Skin
just
rail.
so
All in the
Trains in
car.
the snow are great.
I don't know. It's just awesome. And the thing is, there's nobody else there. I'm like, usually at this spot, there could be a whole bunch of people standing there shooting trains, but in the wintertime, nobody else is there. It's very peaceful.
Where's that one?
Scotch Block.
Okay.
Out of
Yeah, I know that spot then.
north of Milton, south of Georgetown. So there's a great
Yeah,
space.
that's a good spot.
It's never usually empty, but on a snowy day,
I've never managed to get a good train shot there. There's never
do
any
it, man.
trains. Whenever I go by there, there's never any trains.
I check the schedule.
You gotta check the schedule before you go.
They
Yeah,
don't
check
publish
the
the freight schedule.
no,
There's no app for that.
no,
Nope.
no. Unfortunately,
Okay.
I would have
did
it.
you shoot this with a
Oh, okay.
drone?
No, this is from a bridge over top of the tracks.
Yeah.
Oh,
Limehouse.
Limehouse, yep.
Yeah.
because that looks like you were right in front of the train.
Yeah, I know. That's-
Andre was out.
I think I was using my 100mm macro for that shot, actually. See, back when I
You
had
can
a
see-
100mm macro. Yeah, it was my old original 7D with a 100mm macro.
You can see the
Nice.
driver, eh? You can see the driver, kinda.
Can see his high-vis vest in the window.
Well, safety first.
Yeah.
They don't want bandits robbing the trains. True, Jessica.
He's waving at you. Woohoo!
We're gonna be like an Ocean's 11 style robbing the CN rail. Except there's no money.
Another
Just
snowstorm shot.
Oh, yeah,
Classic
snowstorm.
Toronto subway station.
This guy trying to maneuver. No one cleaned the steps. It's all ice.
Hang on.
Oh, yeah. I was actually walking around with Andre and another friend of ours. We knew there was a snowstorm, so we just headed for Toronto.
You got some great.
Oh, we got some great shots that night.
Oh yeah,
You got some
that's
great people shots in the snow.
Yeah, got some great hot dog carts in the snowstorm.
Yeah.
Got some other great stuff. That's the only one from that night that I picked to show you guys tonight. But
Mm,
it's so good getting shots in the snow down there. And you just keep your camera in your, like, especially with the little M6 II that I use.
Yeah.
It's just you can keep it in your jacket pocket until you need to take a shot and then pull it
Yeah,
out.
it's convenient.
Yeah.
Dig that.
Well, you can also shoot
Snowy cow.
snowy cows in Toronto.
Can I do
So,
this? Been there a couple of times.
yeah, but the snow on it just changes.
Was that
the
a
whole,
statue or actually a real cow? That looks like a statue.
That
It's a
is.
statue.
Okay.
Wow, Evans.
Oh
Man.
boy! Oh boy! We're gonna have to have a meeting.
I
After the
I just
show.
gotta
Uh-oh.
ask, you know.
We got to get Evans to the financial district meetups.
Yeah, that's good, man.
Yeah. See, if you want a real animal covered in snow,
Oh, okay, here we go.
there you go. That's a real animal covered in
That's
snow.
That looks like it's gonna attack you at any moment.
Yeah, he's a little bit angry.
Just a little bit.
No,
Yeah.
we stayed away, man. We
Yeah,
know
that's
better.
from the others. That's a good distance away using a 400 mil lens to get that one.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, you don't mess with those guys. They will hurt you.
They
They
will.
will mess you up.
Or you just take people walking in the middle of the street shots during a
Is that
snowstorm.
me?
No, that's Brian.
That's me walking towards a streetcar
Getting the shot
in the middle of the road.
Are you getting the same shot that Andre's getting?
No, I wanted a closer shot with a wide angle lens.
Oh, okay.
And I was shooting Brian's last minutes, if
Yep, that
possibly.
All right. Yeah.
That was my
Document.
death wish, getting in front of the streetcar in the snow.
Nobody cared. It was awesome. It was a snowstorm.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, that reminds me of Mr. Brian James.
Yeah.
You know, nobody. There was not many people on the street, not many cars, so we were walking in the road. There. It was awesome. I have to say, our gear handled very well. You know, it got wet.
Yeah, I was using my M6 II that day. No
Yeah.
problem at all.
So
Sweet.
don't be afraid to take it out
Yeah.
and use it. If you're worried at all, like Brian said before, take the Ziploc bag, cover it up.
Cut a hole in
And-
the end for your lens. You got the big opening so you can access your camera and all the settings and everything.
Yeah,
Put the lens through a hole in the bag. You use a hair tie or hair elastic
it's
to have it
cheap.
grip onto the end.
I've seen like people in like sporting events do the same thing with the like $20,000.
Yep.
setup.
Well, you can
Just-
actually buy like camera bags, like rainproof camera bags,
Yeah.
but
But
you can also just use a Ziploc bag and it works
Yeah,
just as
like,
well.
I've seen people like soccer games just basically using a garbage bag for like their $20,000
Yeah.
setup.
Saturday, I was doing a shoot outdoors, and the other crew that were there, they had garbage bags. It was raining on and off. They had garbage bags around it.
I've even done off-camera flash outdoors in the rain using clear garbage bags to cover the flash and the modifier,
Mhm.
because it's just a clear garbage bag, so it's not going to have very much effect on the light. It's not like it's a white garbage bag that'll act as another diffusion layer, but clear garbage bag really doesn't do anything, just protects your stuff.
Yeah.
So you can use off-camera flash in the rain, and you can get some really cool stuff with off-camera flash in the rain.
Mhm.
Check it out.
Yeah, I should have actually dug out one of those shots.
Yeah.
And if you are
Oh,
At all.
waterfalls.
inclined, just go to Niagara Falls when it's very cold, and you're going to get all this awesome ice buildup
Yep.
on the falls. And it's got to be cold for a long enough time to build up. So if we have a nice long cold stretch, go down, and you're going to get some cool shots that might not ever happen again for a long time, depending on the weather. And that's what we're talking about, weather.
And,
Got
and with
some-
global warming, how how long do we know if we can even have that anymore?
I know.
So go get a shot now before.
It's
Or
more
the icicles coming out of the wall. That's awesome.
ice there.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then at night,
Yeah.
that's
Beautiful.
actually the American side, but it tells you how much ice buildup. Because it doesn't look like that now, but
No.
so don't be afraid. Get out there.
Do it.
Oh, who's sharing? Oh, Brian. Oh, I know this. Oh no.
Some fog and some moonlight.
Oh, the Cowboys back again. Right?
Some fog and some moonlight.
Oh, this is like a world premiere, buddy.
Yeah, world premiere.
Was this a man-made fog?
Man-made fog, man-made moonlight,
Man-made lake. Oh,
man-made lake. Yeah. So it's actually taken in the middle of the day in a swimming pool, but you can make your shots have an appearance of bad weather too.
Nice.
And just have a friend that's willing to let you use their pool.
And shameless plug, if you want to see more of how this was done, the video's going up at 8:45 tonight.
Oh, tonight?
So, tonight, 8:45.
Do it.
Yep. That's a shameless plug.
I'm not done mine yet, so
That's okay. So I got to put your link in the description still. Damn.
Oh
man!
I just realized I hadn't done that yet.
Wow. The love.
It'll be there before it goes live. Don't worry.
Okay.
Don't worry. Or did I put it there? Let me check right now.
I'm just teasing.
I know. But I want to make sure. I did forget to put it. I'll add it right now.
So now, we had that bad ice storm. When was this? Several years ago? 2013. Oh, crap. A long time ago. Mm-hmm. So what I did at night, I just walked around my neighborhood and, just took shots of trees covered in ice. This is just a fence with all that ice buildup on it. There again, something that doesn't happen a lot, which is kind of good because ice storms aren't good.
Yeah.
Because they create a lot of havoc.
I remember that ice storm.
But you can get some cool shots. What else? No.
There, saved it, buddy. It's in there.
Thank you.
No worries.
Done and done.
Done and done. Before it goes live. So.
Yep.
And that's just a pathway. All these trees covered in ice. It was actually kind of weird because you're walking around and everything's so quiet, but the trees, they start moving and the ice starts cracking and it's very eerie. But
so interesting.
So don't be afraid to get out there. And there again, I was probably like 10 or 11 at night and I was like the only person out there. So call me crazy, but
There we go. For Mr. Evans, because he thought the train shot was taken by drone. This is by drone in a snowstorm.
Was that the flyaway day?
Nope.
No,
nope. This is a different day. This is a day where it was snowing so hard that it confused the sensors.
Oh no!
So I had to make sure I had a lot of battery for landing. I basically went up, got the shot, and then started the landing process because I knew what it was going to be like.
Oh no!
I don't think I'm ready to fly in the snow yet.
You just have to know the limits of your gear, right? So I knew from experience and watching YouTube videos, I knew that as I was coming down, it was going to think the snow was the ground because it was snowing so hard. So it would come down a bit, it would say landing, and it would just come down slow, and then it would stop. So I'd have to force it to start coming down again, and it would say landing and come down a bit. So it was a long landing process because it would come down just a few feet at a time and then think it was hitting the ground because it was snowing so hard. So you just have to account for that. Get up, get your shot, and then start your landing process. Just because you know it's going to be that way.
Shout out NASA for helping. It's like Bezos coming down from space. It's the same kind of process.
Yeah, but my drone's not shaped like his is.
Here's more fog at night.
Nice.
Is that a person there?
No, there's no people there.
What is that thing on the right? Can you zoom in?
One of those things down there's a newspaper
lights?
box, I think.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Is that
Looks
a
like
train station?
Yeah, it's at the train station downtown Brampton. The
Okay.
train's moving.
Yeah, I love the
So-
long exposure shots of the trains.
In the fog, it's just
Ah.
awesome. It's just so spooky and moody. I love it. I have another one, but I can't find it. It's like
No.
Yeah,
I
I
thought
got
I
one more photo I can share.
thought I'd put it in here, but
And the album I threw together in the 2 minutes before the show tonight.
oh,
Because it was so well organized.
damn you! I thought I'd put it in here, but I didn't. Let's see. Oh yeah,
Frozen
Everybody-
wasteland, Lake
Oh, yeah.
Ontario.
Nice
everybody
framing.
knows that spot.
Nice framing. Solid.
Where'd it go?
Yeah, that was a cold, cold day that day.
Damn.
Yeah, that's,
Don't miss those days, I gotta tell you.
They're coming back.
I don't.
Yep.
I'm moving.
well, they're predicting before Halloween we'll have snow here. So
Oh,
that's
fantastic.
wow.
what the Farmer's Almanac is saying.
I never believe those guys.
I believe them more than the Weather Network.
Oh,
Hey.
and the only reason I could get this shot handheld was because this was a via train slowing down coming into the station
Right.
Oh,
in the fog.
nice.
And yeah, don't mind the cheesy watermark. This was taken in 2012.
Oh, wow.
I didn't know any better. So I don't do that to my photos anymore. So
At least you put it at the bottom.
oh,
There's some guys that put it right in front across the frame.
I do have one more photo to share.
so
Just a general stormy day.
fog's awesome. Get out there.
Just the moodiness you can capture on a general stormy
That's
day.
me.
What the hell is
That's
that?
me. That's me. December in Iceland. If you want crazy
Wow.
weather, you go to Iceland.
Damn.
It changes every 5 minutes. And
That's
I had
crazy.
to take some selfies because it's flipping gold, man.
Wow.
I
I
bet.
went there. I went there for like the Northern Lights, but anyway. But yeah, it was.
Yeah, and
Oh,
you
yeah.
got some dope Northern Light shots too. So
Yes.
Yeah, I got one of those that I can show quick.
Who's that?
Do you have one?
Iceland.
yeah.
Yeah, I can show you real quick.
Okay. So this is just a general stormy day.
Oh,
Again, just compose your shot with foreground interest, midground interest, your subject. It's all composition 101 stuff. But you still have to have a nicely composed shot
yeah.
to lead your eye through the frame and make it interesting.
Mhm.
And take advantage of the fact that it was a super moody day to create a cool photo out of it.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mr. Man.
Thanks, Jess.
We try.
We get out a lot. That's
Yeah.
We're not
yeah,
home a lot.
exactly.
Yeah, no.
oh there. Oh, okay. I'm sharing this one right here. Bam.
That's pure accident because that person opened the door. I'm like, thank you, Mister, because you just made this shot.
That's
Man,
nice.
I got real lucky with this. But
Wow, you got a treat there, man. Wow.
that guy had no clue. I'm like, thanks. He's like, for what? I'm like, yeah, just thanks.
Damn.
No, that's nice.
Yeah, it was. I highly recommend if anyone has a chance to go to Iceland. I recommend you do it. I mean,
Last
winter,
time I
you get
checked
stuff
the
like
rates,
that.
you can get there and back for like $600 right now.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. It's just that like it's such an expensive country that you know.
yeah, it's cheaper to fly there than it is to do anything else.
Like it's expensive to eat, expensive to stay. Like I don't know, you
Yeah.
need to really plan it out. But I want to go back and go in the summertime and just do like the full circuit, like the full.
Check Airbnb.
fly
There's some
around.
good deals in Reykjavik right now on Airbnb.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll go in the summer because I
I've
want to drive
looked.
around.
That's
But if you
awesome.
talk
though.
about weather, it's it changes like every 5 minutes. Like it's crazy how much like the water changes. Like it just changes all the time. So wind, rain, sun. You get all
That's
four
good, though. You
seasons.
never
in
get
2
bored,
hours.
right?
You never get bored. No.
Yeah.
But
That's
Yeah.
awesome. Okay, I'm going to share one more. That is with the drone. You got the rainbow at Peggy's Cove.
Yep.
So,
That was just an epic way to close out that trip.
yes, it was. And that whole thing about we've mentioned in other videos, shows, look behind you.
Yeah.
This is when you have to look behind every so often. Just turn around and take a quick peek because the rainbows are always opposite of where the sun is. And so, yeah, I had just enough battery, snapped a couple photos, came in, landed, and it was like, then it was gone. It was like, okay.
I'll pop the ground version up that I shot while you were shooting your drone shot.
Okay, let's end you. And
So I got the full arc from the
oh,
ground.
see, I didn't have enough battery to go high enough to.
That's like a 9-shot pano too. So, but I just had to get the whole arc in there, and then
you need the
that's
whole
where
arc.
maybe
Yeah.
that one where you
Nice.
get a hint of the double rainbow.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just that was the last night Andre and I were out east in 2019, and I don't think it could have gone any better.
Yeah, that was a
Photos.
great way to end it.
Yeah, it was epic.
Shout out East Coast.
Oh yeah, I'd go back tomorrow if I could.
Shout out to the Peggy's Cove guy for only yelling at Andre for flying his drone there.
He knows where it's at.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He knows
I
where
kinda
it's
had
at.
I didn't get yelled at for flying my drone there because I was flying from a kilometer away.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I kind of had to tuck between two cars to land it.
Right.
You're allowed to fly there. It was allowed. Like, I don't know.
He didn't want you taking off from his property. That was the thing.
Little touchy.
Yeah.
So, just be careful.
Yeah. Cool.
So-
Brian, you want to update on the dollar store challenge thing?
Oh yes.
Okay,
Talk
so yes,
about
let's
that.
quickly do that. So we
Yeah.
have to do the post still, but yeah, just really looking forward to those. I think we're going to do the show in 2 weeks, if that sounds good with you guys. If I host
2 weeks
in
from
2
today?
weeks, 2 weeks
Okay.
from today, we'll kind of
2
put
weeks
that
is
deadline
the-
on.
Okay. $5.
What is
2 week
that?
deadline, $5 at the dollar store.
August 25th.
Yeah,
August
August
25th.
25th. So
I'm
that's
gonna write that down.
we want to have everyone's dollar store shots in by then. I think I'll post tomorrow on the Open Shutter IG
Okay.
with the email address to send your shots into. I spent $4.50.
Nice.
You did, eh? What happened to the other
I did.
50?
I didn't need it.
Would have bought some gum or something.
I could have, but and I might change my mind again and go spend another $5. I don't know, but I think I kind of like my idea and where it's going.
Okay. All right.
So all you people
Pressure's
out
on.
in Viewerland, go
Yes.
get your.
You
go
pointing
spend
at
your
me,
five.
Andre?
No, I'm pointing at everybody.
Everybody, spend your $5.
Spend it. Spend it. We want to see how
$5
creative you
before
guys are.
tax. $5 before tax.
Yeah,
Right,
we're not
yeah.
worried
I
about
can't-
tax.
I can't
It's,
do that.
Tax.
It's a fun challenge. Walking
have
in the
fun with
dollar
it.
store trying to figure it out.
I still have
It's a
to
lot
go.
of fun. You really have to edit yourself
Yep.
and maximize your resources. You can use the
Whoa.
outside world that's available to you as well. So if you
All right.
want to take a shot in a forest or in a city somewhere, you can set up your stuff there to do your shot, or you can buy your background at the dollar store.
Oh, look. Oh.
Lynn spent.
Spent
Oh, come
$2.
on!
Yeah.
Way to go! I can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
So
I-
I'll put up the post tomorrow on the Open
I'm
Shutter IG
curious.
with an email address to send the shots into. If you want to send in an email with your shot and maybe a brief description, and we
Yeah,
might try and get some
profile.
people on the show
Please
to talk
that'd be
about
good.
their shots as well. That would be
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Super interesting.
Yeah, it's just a fun challenge. Be creative with it. Have fun with it.
Yeah.
And we as a team still got to get together and discuss a prize, but there will be a small prize.
$1,000 to a dollar store.
If
$1,000
Paul wants to do it,
Paul
And
Paul
Canadian
is changing
Tire
that price from every week. Last week I thought it was
1,000
Andre's.
pennies. 1,000 pennies value at the dollar store. Yeah.
One of us will win the lottery before August 25th, so that prize may change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice
Imagine.
big check.
Imagine.
You know, there will be something
Sure.
for the winner.
I
We just
love
have to
the show.
figure it out. But there will be something for the winner. And we have to work out how we're going to decide the winner too, in an impartial
All
manner.
these details.
Yeah, that's okay.
I think, yeah, I don't know. We could do
IG
a
poll.
Instagram. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, that'd be a good way.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think
maybe-
we should do an IG poll after the
Yeah.
Yeah, once we have all the
After the show,
submissions, we'll put them up
post
on
it up,
IG.
give it another week for people to vote.
Yeah, we can announce the winner on the following week's show to open it up. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll do something like that. Just an
Awesome.
IG poll. But when we
Sounds
post them
good.
up on IG, we're not going to attach anyone's name to them.
Oh, okay. Right.
We'll just put them up
Want to be
random
impartial.
and
Right.
yeah, try and make it impartial, and you just pick your favorite.
Yep.
Out of them all.
Awesome.
That way it's impartial. It's voted
We
on
run it-
by whoever happens to look at it, and keep it as fair as possible.
We cannot
Yeah.
be bribed unless you're going to give us $10.
Yeah, if you're gonna contribute $20 to the $10 prize, then
You
then
probably
maybe we
would.
can work out for you to win. Yeah, we don't know what the
Clean
prize
race.
is,
We run
so
a clean race.
No.
we don't know what the prize is, but we still won't turn down the $20 either. Let's be real. We need an audio budget, so give us $20. So
We need a lot
we
of
have an audio budget.
Marketing fund.
Yeah.
Yep, there you go. We should start a Patreon.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
We should. That'd be hilarious.
No, the coffee page. Come on, the classic coffee
Oh,
page.
buy me a coffee.
coffee?
Buy me a coffee. Thing. Yeah.
That kills me. Oh, God.
Anyway,
Man. Is that it?
I think that's it. I think we're butting up on.
Yep.
We're after 8:30 now. Wow. Okay.
Boy, these sponsors
So-
gonna get us.
I'll kick off the final thoughts, I guess, and we'll kind of do reverse order from the way we started.
Okay.
All right. So, thank you everybody for watching. As it was mentioned before, everybody here's got a YouTube channel, so make sure you check everybody out. And don't be afraid of bad weather. You're not made of sugar. You're not going to melt unless you're
No.
Andre. That's it. Paul, over to you.
I am made of sugar, so I am affected by bad weather. And thanks everyone for jumping on for another Wednesday. Really appreciate you guys spending the time, especially like during the summertime when it's like nice out and you guys should be like outside enjoying, summer. So appreciate you guys spending the time with us, babble on about whatever we're babble on. So hopefully you guys took a couple of tips and tricks and apply it to your photography session, and hopefully see some of you Saturday at Ontario Place, because there's a meetup that I posted. So that should be fun. And it's going to be sunny that day. No bad weather. So it's going to be super boring.
But I might be there, so it'll be fun.
Ron's going to be there, so, you should show up.
Yeah.
We'll see you next week, though.
Take care, everybody.
All right. Have fun, guys. Enjoy the rest of the week. We'll see you next Thursday.
Wednesday.
I mean,
Thursday.
I don't know what my brain is. For another great show.
Thanks, Trish.
Thanks,
I don't know,
everybody. Thanks for stopping by and watching the show with us tonight. We always have fun doing this, and I hope you learned something. And just get out there and shoot everything, shoot the weather. Just have fun.
Do it.
See ya.
See you next
Do it.
week. Have a great night.
$5 challenge.